Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and episode number 39 of this Did You Know series as we take a look at 5 more things you might not know in WWE 2K18. As always, if there's anything you'd like to suggest to be covered in this series, then leave a comment below and you could get a shout out in the next episode. Did you know there are various championship animations in the Elimination Chamber match depending on the order you enter? This year, not only did 2K include entrances for the Elimination Chamber, but they also added some new championship cutscenes that show the champion handing over their championship. Something you might not know, however, is that you can see different championship cutscenes depending on the order you enter. For example, should a champion enter during one of the first 4 entrances, then you'll see one of these 3 animations in which they hand over the championship to the referee, with this one being the first, this one being the second, which sees them fold the title before handing it over, and then this one the third, which sees the referee receive the belt and then nod to the superstar handing it over. Additionally, should a champion enter as one of the final 2 entrants, then depending on if they're a face or a heel, there are also different animations. Firstly, there's this one which occurs for face superstars and sees them showing off the championship. Secondly, there's this animation which tends to happen for female superstars as they parade around with the title before then handing it over to the referee. Finally, for heel superstars who enter last, this is the animation that you'll see as they taunt their opponents by showing them the championship. Did you know that if you win via DQ or countout in a tournament final for a championship, then you can still win the title? Generally, when playing a standard match with a championship on the line, the rules state that the title can only be won via pinfall or submission, as countouts and disqualifications don't see the championship awarded to the victor, even when playing for a vacant championship in exhibition mode. Despite this, Tom Martin reveals that there is one scenario in which you can win a championship on a countout or disqualification, as should you play a tournament with a championship on the line, then regardless of how you win the match, you will still see the title awarded, even if it is by countout or disqualification. Did you know that there's an audio reference to former WWE stars Alberto Del Rio and Santino Marella? This one comes from Jack the Robloxian, who reveals that there is an audio Easter egg included in the Royal Rumble match which sees the commentary team mention former stars Alberto Del Rio and Santino Marella before then going on to talk about what it would have been like if Santino had gone on to win the 2011 Royal Rumble match.
No surprise with these final 2 superstars, I'd say. Unlike 2011 when the last 2 competitors in the Royal Rumble match were Alberto Del Rio and Santino Marella of all people.
Guys, I like Santino Marella just as much as the next guy, but can you imagine if he actually won the 2011 Royal Rumble and went on a main event WrestleMania 26?
Wow, imagine that. That would have been insane. I guess you would have gone on to challenge either The Miz, who was the WWE champion at the time, or then World Heavyweight Champion Edge. Either way, that would have been a sight to see.
Did you know it's possible to hold the tag team championships with just one person? This one is more of a fun one due to Braun Strowman currently being the sole person challenging for the Raw Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania, as Wesley Elstone reveals that should you assign the Tag Team Championships to any superstar such as Braun Strowman and then assign the second one to a custom superstar before then going on to delete that superstar, this will leave just one superstar holding the Tag Team Championships, as you can see here with just Braun Strowman listed as the Raw Tag Team Champions. Whilst this trick works in exhibition matches, should you try this in universe mode, the game will actually recognise that the custom superstar has been deleted and then reassign the Raw Tag Team Championships back to the default champions, which was Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Did you know there is a top rope version of the Pedigree included in the game? This one comes from the Boss Alive 180, who reveals that there is an unassigned Avalanche version of the Pedigree available for Triple H that sees him perform the move from the top rope. Now originally, this move was added a few years back as part of the New Moves DLC pack for WWE 2K18, however at the time the move was labelled as the Soda Plunge, which was a take on the Pepsi Plunge, a top rope version of the Pedigree that was used by CM Punk in Ring of Honor. As for Triple H, to my knowledge, he's never used the top rope version of the Pedigree on TV, however it was once used by Chyna when she took on Chris Jericho at Survivor Series 1999. Despite this, the move is available in Creator Moveset and makes for a pretty epic super finisher for Triple H that you might not be aware of. So there you go, that was 5 more things you might not know in WWE 2K18. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would love it if you could drop it a like to show your support, as well as leaving a comment below to let me know what you made of today's features, and if there's any other secrets, hints, or Easter eggs that you think I should cover. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Did You Know episodes, and smack that bell notification icon so that you can be notified the second a new video drops. Until next time though, all that's left to be said is I hope you've enjoyed this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.